How do I debug a non-functioning PyInstaller build? I have used PyInstaller only once before, and it worked pretty straightforward with Python. I'm currently trying to build a different project though. The project works well when run from the command line. After it's built, however, it never launches the main window, Python. I've set the debug and console flags to true in the build spec. I've also added the verbose option, V option, as specified by the PyInstaller manual. Here is the spec. Now when I run the built executable, I get this output. So now I see there's a raised exception from u.py, but I still have no idea why. I also find it quite mysterious that a Python file in my download/PyInstaller folder is run, even if I delete that folder. So to summarize, what steps do I have to take to figure out exactly why the application crashes on startup? I'm using PyInstaller 2.0 with Python 2.7.3 on Windows 8. None of those facts alone causes this error, as I'm building another project successfully.
PyInstaller sometimes needs explicit references in the spec file to correctly package dependencies. For more information, see ensuring proper import statements so that PyInstaller recognizes them. For instance, it is very easy to miss crucial dependencies if they are imported from outside one of your Python modules, for example from a jar or C++ file which PyInstaller will not read. Dependency Walker could be your first line of defense to systematically tracking missing DLLs. Simply download it and then load your exe or affiliated DLLs to see which ones are missing dependencies. Then, it is just a wild goose chase tracking them down and manually adding them to your directory along with the exe, assuming you're packaging in one directory. As a side note, for PyInstaller 2.1, Python 2.7.6, I modified the py_importers.py file to at least try and print which module was the troublemaker when importing. Then, knowing where the issue occurred, you can then pinpoint the problem with Dependency Walker to root out the missing DLLs.
I know this answer doesn't answer how to debug issues like this, so I won't mark it as correct, but I managed to build the application and I thought I should share how. I did 3 things, each of which could be the cause of the error, but we'll never know. I replaced active Python 2.7.3 with the official Python 2.7.3. I replaced miscode with the pure Python drop-in replacement PyMiscol. I replaced Levensheen with the very similar method, difflow.sequencematcher.ratio.
What level?